Welcome, still in Yorkshire, on the side of Leeds, a little town called Garforth. For those of you not familiar with it, looks a reasonably easy little town to navigate. Shouldn't take me too long to get round either. And the good news is, a lot of them seem to be open early, so it is just gone 11 AM. So, I'm going to do my very best to get around this while it's still light, because yeah, who wants to look at pubs in the dark? So, that is the aim of the day. Get round it swiftly, briskly, and yeah, in the light. That'd be nice. So pub number one of the day is the Town Spoons, the Brigade. So yeah, it looks just a little Yorkshire town. Seen plenty of these so far, and they're always very friendly. They're always full of nice people, full of good pubs, and I'm looking forward to getting around and seeing if that is true about Garforth, which I'm sure it is. So Wetherspoons, got a decent outside bit on either side of the pub. It's called the Brigade, and it is my first stop of the day. This one looks pretty small from the front, doesn't it? But it actually isn't. It's actually quite a big spoon. It's got some really good guest ales on as well. I've gone with a Saltaire one to start the day. Obviously Saltaire, Yorkshire brewery. They're a really good one as well. So that's a nice first beer of the day. The carpet's a bit iffy. It's not very good, but the spoons itself, decent size, decent gaff. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about the green lines going through. If it weren't for the green lines, it'd probably be all right. But anyway, as you can see, bustling, but they always are, aren't they? But a lot bigger necessarily than you would think. I quite like this room. And to take you on the ale tour. So I've started with this one, Saltaire, South Island. Good beer. Cascade's also a very good beer. One from Acorn on. So a few decent guest ones on today. I've never tried that Gems Stout, but that would have been my other choice to have a try of today. But I think, as far as spoons go, this is not a bad one to have kicked the day off in. It is what, 300-400 yards down what is the equivalent of, I don't know if it's called it, but it's the equivalent of their high street. So it's a very small town. It's in a bit of a square, so it'll be reasonably easy to navigate. And you know, Wetherspoons are always open early. Something else that was open early, craft unions. So we know, you know craft union. You can rely on craft union to be open early. You can rely on Wetherspoons to be open early. So stop number 2, the craft union, is the Newmarket. This one, there's another craft union here as well, down the other side of town. So 2 craft unions to get through today, but I am all right with that. Stop number 2, the Newmarket. I've been in enough craft unions now not to have to teach you to suck eggs or really tell you too much that you don't already know. But this one, a couple of cask ales on, good. Timmy Taylor's Landlord, Ossett White Rat. Reliable, decent shout for a little town like this, definitely for some cask. Pool table round on this side, plenty of screens, plenty of cheap prices. That's craft union for you. Have them, Landlord and White Rat. But yeah, look at the prices. I mean, I wouldn't drink Carlsberg, but £2.75 for a Carlsberg, you can't really go wrong with it. It's got that craft union look and feel to it, as you'd expect. Pool table up on this side, screens galore. You know, it is a craft union one, and not a bad one either. On up to the top of the High Street area and hang a right. There are, well, I said I'm going to walk round. Basically, essentially, it's going to be a loop to start with, which suits me fine, dead easy to navigate, dead easy to do. So stop 3 will be this one, the Miners, an old Tetley pub, so I'm told. So Tetley's used to have an awful lot of pubs around here, as you would expect them to do, and this was one of them. Very highly regarded around the town. I've heard very good things about it. Lots of people on Facebook said what a great boozer it is. So let's get in and see it for ourselves. Stop 3 is the Miners. Is Halloween today, so you can hear all the Halloween. You'll hear Halloween music everywhere I go today. I'm sure you will get a bit of Halloweeny music or werewolves and things like that going in the background. That's why, because I'm filming this one on Halloween. So again, it is a really nice pub, as I was told it would be. Leeds Pale is the cask ale on offer, and yeah, it's been spruced up nice in here. Leeds Pale on in here. So this one is, yeah, Star Pubs, Heineken owned. Pool table out to this side, big projector screen, very friendly, very nice looking place. Nice beer garden space, so I am told as well. Obviously it's not exactly beer garden weather, but we'll have a wander through this away. Nice dining space, and we've got a door out to the beer garden that way. So yeah, my humble assistant Martin will take us on a little tour to where the beer garden is, all the way around the back. A long way around the back by the looks of things. There we go. So yeah, they are building a cut through apparently, straight through from the pub. That by next summer there will be a much better door to come out to this great space at the back. Yeah, good little pub. I was told it was, and it certainly is. This is a lovely little town. It's on good train connections. You can get like York's not far, Leeds is not far, but it is a very self-sufficient little town that is doing really good things. So 100 yards or so to walk to the next one, and it is this. The Lord Gascoigne. This is what we used to call Gazza in the 1990 World Cup. Should have had a knighthood or a lordship or something, shouldn't he, for services to football at least. And, well, I mean, he was quite a good drinker in his day, Paul Gascoigne. I would have probably enjoyed a beer with him. But he's off it now, and I'm still on it. So, Lord Gascoigne. Anyone that knows their pub colours will know this one is a Green King. Stop for today. Let's take you on a little tour of Garforth today. So, I'm not doing little videos for the story, but you'll be able to keep up with the photos as we go. You can definitely tell it's Green King pricing over the others. Definitely been the most expensive one of the days ever. It's a very nice looking pub, really big pub. Again, pool table, plenty of screens. It's classic Green King menu. I did a lot of Green Kings in Bury St Edmunds the other day, so I'm a little Green King down this week, but this is a really nice looking boozy. It's an absolutely huge pub. No matter which side you go around, there are just more and more seating areas and things like that. Massive beer garden to the back of it as well. Look, with what looks like a big bar or something out there for the summer. Maybe, well, I don't know, maybe that's a entertainment bit as well. But yeah, massive great pub this is. So it's obviously doing well for itself. There's quite a few in, considering it's a lunchtime on a Friday already. So, but Green King beer, Green King prices. So you know, that is what it is. Pool table and stuff up there. Plenty of screens. Green King. Across the road from the Hungry Horse, the Lord Gascoigne, and you will come over to this one. Again, not one I knew anything about. It's called Country Club, not pub. So was told it's definitely a pub, does good beer. Garforth Country Club. As you can see though, it does say it is a free house. So it's been talked up quite a lot to me today. Big old building. More of a social club, I would say, probably than a pub style vibe. But if it does good beer, and it's here, you know, it's got to be worth a look, hasn't it? Garforth Country Club, it's top 5. This, I said, wouldn't have known nothing about it had it not been for the people of Facebook telling me, go and see it, because the beer is exceptional. Tell you what, the beer is exceptional. It's got 4 hand pulls on. I've gone for a stout, again, a really good stout. I'll show you what it is in a second, as I can't remember, because my memory goes, because I drink. But this is a wicked place. So, members only club, but they accept new members, and the guy just said the right thing to me. He said, at the end of the day, if you don't let people in for a drink, how do you ever attract new members? That's the way to do it, isn't it? People have got to get off the antiquated. If you're not a member, you can't come in, because you want more members. So you're welcome, come in for a drink, sign up. You know what, if I live around here, I would sign up to this. Bowling green at the back, snooker tables, great card scale. Let's show you. That's the one I went with. Thunderbridge Stout. As you see, £3.50 a pint. £1.75 on Wales. Cost me £3.50 a pint for top quality card scale. Can't really go wrong with that. Gorgeous looking club, really is. I'll take you for a proper wander round, and we'll go and find a bowling green as well. Let's go and find a bowling green. As you see, some snooker tables and the pool table, and a very nice looking, very nice environment in here. Whole place. The Leeds United flag, but we'll not hold that against them. We are near Leeds, so you know. At least they're a proper football club, Leeds, aren't they? But yeah, a bowling green at the back as well. But it's nice sitting out here in the summer. There you go. Proper great little club. Excellent stop off and some excellent beer. So always worth doing your homework. Although technically I do your homework for you, don't I? So it's always worth me doing your homework for you. I never reason to do my own homework. So anyway, right, over the bridge. 2 more up this way. First of which is a Marston's. for the fly line. So I've done a Green King, done a Craft Union, done a Wetherspoons. Next in line really, wasn't it? It was inevitable. But there would be a Marston's pub just here as well. So it's here, one of those purpose-built ones on a place with Lidl, Home Bargains, Greggs. That's a big old unit for Greggs. But the fly line is stop, what, 6 of the day. One of the carvery style Marstons. So, yeah, carvery out, lunchtime. Beef, turkey, gammon. Let's go to the bar anyway. Wainwright's Gold, the only cask, but Marston's in it. So that was what I quite liked about the Green King. They've taken cask out of there because having Green King IPA and Abbott Ale, that's something they weren't selling. So, which I don't understand they ever do. So they've taken them out altogether. So yeah, if you're not going to put the effort into it and whatever, don't do it. So, but these guys, yeah, have put their own stuff on. But not much point in me showing you too much around this because they're having a refurb in a couple of days. It's gold. Looks like they did have pedigree on as well, but yeah, not much point in walking you around or showing you too much about it because yeah, closed for a refurb, major refurb, back open 26th of November. So come and see it then, I suppose. Onwards. Wander round onto more of an industrial estate area where there's a garage and stuff like that. Not necessarily a place you would expect to find a well talked about micropub. However, that is exactly what you will find. Quirky Ales, Quirky Craft Ales, brewery tap down here. Loads of people have said to me about this one, making sure I came to find it and not miss it out. But yeah, as you can see, a garage, stuff like that. But this one opened at 1. It is now coming up for 2 o'clock. So down here on this wonderful little place is this wonderful little micropub. Show you around. Let's face it, we already knew what I was going to say about this. We already knew I was going to tell you that I absolutely loved it, and yeah, I absolutely love it. So I would have been absolutely, I would have been so angry with myself if I hadn't found this one. Only the power of Facebook did help me find it. It's not one you would wander, you wouldn't wander past this and just go, oh, there's a pub there. Not that sort of thing at all. You've got to come and find it. But trust me on this. Come and find it. It's brilliant. And several of their own beers on. Quirky Craft Ales. This is their IPA. You know what? That, I mean, doesn't take a lot to put Green King IPA to shame, but that puts Green King IPA to shame. And this is what I've gone with. Quirky Craft Ales, the hip hop. That's what it is. And I'll tell you what, that's a really, really good IPA. That's a dark ruby. That was a special. And the classic strong dark. What do you say that's like? Old Peculiar. Little bit like Old Peculiar, that one. Look, some of Humphrey's bottles in the fridge. Said we don't discriminate against the beer because I actually quite like some of Humphrey's beer, just not Humphrey. So yeah, just not the man. But yeah, what a wicked place. I said, yeah, at the end of the day, you knew I was going to say I absolutely loved it. I absolutely love it, and it's just not where you would expect to come and find a little micropub. Fire's warming the place up. Just decorating for Halloween. Just decorating for Halloween. It's Halloween, like I said, but what a great little place. Come and find it. Back along the road to the fly line, and opposite that is a road called Bar Lane. Yeah, Bar Lane. That's the sort of road I should live on, it definitely. And if you head on down that, over the bridge, you'll get to this. The Podger. Pretty sure people used to call me that at school. Anyway, enough of my childhood trauma. The Podger is a Sizzling pubs. So, Sizzling pubs. As I said, we've done a Craft Union, we've done a Wetherspoons, we've done a Green King, we've done a Marston's. That time we hit a Sizzling. So Michelin Butler owned Sizzling. Let's get in and see it. It's a Sizzling. I mean, if you've ever been in one of these Sizzling pubs, you'll know exactly what it looks like before I even turn the camera around to show you. So it is exactly as you'd expect. There are plenty of screens, things like that. There are actually two cask ales on, a Black Sheep and Leeds Pale. So, you know, not all of them have cask ale on, but this one actually does. So that's something, but let me just show you. Very samey when you've been in one. Like I've been in millions and millions. They do all look the same, but it's getting pretty busy because it's only like 2:30 on a Friday afternoon. It's getting pretty busy already, but there you go. If you've been in so if you've seen the Sizzlings, you'll already know exactly what the vibe is. While I'm utilising the drivers for today, so I thought we'd get the rest of the outskirtsy bit done now, which is dead useful to be honest, because it's saving my legs a lot. That is quite a walk if you're going to walk that one though. So luckily there are always good people that follow Facebook that have said, look, come and I'll jump in, yeah, jump in, I'll take you around. That's a big help. Right, next up is this Craft Union number 2. of the day. Now, fun fact for you, this one's called the Crusader. I have done a few Crusaders so far on the crawl, probably 3 or 4. I have never been in a really, really good one as yet. Is it a curse of the name? I don't know. I'm hoping not. But we go into everything with an open mind, and I'm sure that this one is going to be a lot better. Yeah, Craft Union number 2 of the day. I wonder if this one I've got car scale on as well. So split into 2 sides, and it actually is this. I will say this is probably the best of the Crusaders that I've ever been in. So it actually has got some car scale on. Usually 2, just the one on at the moment. Timmy Taylor's Landlord out in the other side. But yeah, it's music playing on the other side. So I thought, come and sit in the more comfortable, quiet, cosy bar. The other side has got a pool table and screens, like Craft Unions do. But this is a nice little bar out here. Craft Union pricing, again £3, pint of John Smith's. So takes your fancy. The car scale is on the other side. But as far as like smartness goes, they've done a pretty good job with this. One further to do on the outskirts bit then for now. And again, another one that's been talked up quite a lot. The Gaping Goose, your traditional local. Lots of people have once again said that this is a really good cask ale pub. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing what they've got on. Function room available, it says. Does say, obviously got a lot of seating out this side as well. Does say, look, rotating car scales, quiz night, function room, dog friendly, charity events throughout the year, and an annual August bank holiday beer festival. Pub with a beer festival. Sign me up. One absolutely brilliant pub. 3 car scales on, including Portergeist from Theakston's, salted caramel, Halloweeny type themed porter. Bang on as well, absolutely bang on. It's dog friendly. It's got several little rooms that are all pretty beautiful. I'm a big fan of this place. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Right, 3 car scales. So the Portergeist, salted caramel porter, absolutely brilliant. 2 Timmy Taylor's, one's on Theakston Mild as well. What a great looking little place. That little fish tank. Always happy to see a fish tank in a pub. Yeah, what a great looking little pub. Really brilliant. It's dog friendly. Little sweetheart down there. But I think the whole thing is really nice. It was highly recommended. And it just looks absolutely great. So, Tudor room. Very nice. Lovely stained glass windows. And then the one that we're in, little one called a tap room. I mean, there's no taps in it, but an absolutely brilliant looking little place again. Yeah, 10 out of 10 pub this. Absolutely great. Into the town centre and to the one that didn't open until 2 o'clock, but there's been some form of fire or disaster or something happening down here. Fire engines are galore, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for this. Jigger and Jar, cocktail and wine bar. So yeah, come back up. So the Wetherspoons, just on the other side of the fire engines is where the Wetherspoons is. So come past that and you will get to this Jigger and Jar, which will be my 11th stop of the day so far. Very nice looking little wine and cocktail bar. Good cocktail list. Yeah, an entire cocktail tree that Holly would want if she was here, but she's not here though. Yeah, have a look at this. Jigger and Jar martini tree. Yeah, £110. You know she'd want one of them as well, but she's not having one, so she's not here. Lovely looking little vibe in here though. I like it a lot. Very good little stop off. Estrella Garcia on as a tap, but yeah, good cocktail range. As it gets on to the point of the day where I'm on the rundown, I'm now getting absolutely soaked, but such is life, eh? So walk back down past the Wetherspoons and hang a right on that road and you'll get to this, which is the yard. And according to that sign, the yard is open. So let's see exactly where it is and try and get out of the rain, shall we? So this was a 4 o'clock opener. It is now 4 o'clock, and I'm sure somewhere along the line I'll find where it is. Yeah, literally got in here out of the rain at opening time. So do not judge the fact that it's quiet, because I am literally the first body through the door as he was opening the door. So, but that's good, because it means I can actually show you around. This is a pretty cool, pretty quirky place. Good little tap array on the bar, including Judicious from Kirkstall, which is lovely. It's a lovely tipple, that is. Honestly, I bet this is an absolutely vibing place with a bit of live music and stuff like that going on. So, happy to show you around. Judicious, Kirkstall. Love it. Gearing up for Halloween. and a party that's sure to happen in here tonight. Bit quirky decor, love a bit of quirky decor. I think it's a pretty cool looking gaff, and yeah, good stage area at the end for a bit of live music and stuff as well. And the weather, as you can see, has now got absolutely miserable. A further 5-minute walk or so, slightly down towards the, well, away from the town centre, brings you to this, and I think this is my penultimate stop. There is one more that I'm going to go and try because it's gone 4 o'clock, so while I'm still here, we might as well utilise it and try and tick everything. One is the Garforth Working Men's Club. See, I've learned how to say it through the day as well, not Garforth, but Garforth. That's what they're all saying it as. So I'm correcting myself and saying it Garforth Working Men's Club. Said that I always do Working Men's Clubs, but while I'm here, it's on the same road, just came down to it, so we might as well get it done. Garforth Working Men's Club, 13 of the day. It's a pretty good Working Men's Club. It's got 2 snooker tables. It's got a cast scale on, Leeds Pale. It's got a lovely doggy wandering around, pool table, and a nice cheap pricing, which is exactly what you expect in a Working Men's Club. So, yeah, it's actually a pretty good one. 2 snooker. Leeds Pale on the bar. So a lovely sweet doggy is wagging his tail away over there. Pool table. Kiddie gumball machines, things like that. But decent size, decent prices, friendly. What more can you want from a Working Men's Club, really? A little bit of research on Google Maps before I head to what I thought was going to be the last one. Says to me there's another bar right next to Wetherspoons. I've got to go back past that way anyway, but I didn't see it. Let's go and see if it exists. See if it's there. I don't know. Google says it is. It does exist, but it didn't have this this big Halloweeny thing out when I walked past earlier, but I don't know what time it opens, but apparently it's called Blake's Bar. So it's going to be a stop that I'm going to do. So it's not called Blake's Bar, maybe it was at one time. It's now called the Bar with No Name, which suggests that's probably why there's no sign. The Bar with No Name, the Bar with No Sign, I don't know. But they look like they are only just opening anyway, but that's probably why I didn't notice it. But I'm here now. I was gearing up for a Halloween party, but it is a pretty small little place. The weather is horrible outside, mind, but there it is. The Bar with No Name. So, loads of people on Facebook said to me, you've got to come and do this perfectly batched. Opens at 4 on a Friday. Make sure you go and do it. It's really worth doing. I get here, I've hung around, I'm absolutely soaked through, and I get up here, and it ain't open. The Cocktail Pickers Club, perfectly batched bar. Yeah, so, hung around longer than I needed to, came up to do it. Can't do it, not open. That's a real shame. And a bit of a kick in the teeth from people telling me on Facebook to hang around and come and do it. I'm not going to let it soil the day, but I am drenched now having waited around for this. That was Garforth. And yeah, for the most part, you can see how soaked, look, how soaked I am. I've enjoyed it, but a really good little town, really good day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. But yeah, what a shame.